Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading for November 2020. Thank you for joining me. Welcome if this is your first time, welcome back if it's not. Just going to shuffle for a little while and then we'll lay some major arcana out for you to have a look for November. Got this full moon on the 31st of October, Taurus, in your sign. There's a lot of change going on at the moment. There's always a lot of change. Okay. Righty-ho. Right. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Sorry, I'm reading towards you and it's back to front in the camera. Okay, so that's in reverse. We've got the Emperor in the reverse. I'm reading towards you. We've got the Devil. Okay. Right. Okay, every time I see the Emperor in the reverse, oh damn, that's so badly placed, isn't it? Every time I see the Emperor in reverse, I think of sort of bad dad, right? Either dad who's gone bad or dad who's just gone. And I think because Taurus is so rooted in earth and in the kind of hierophantish sense of order and of hierarchy. When the Emperor goes into reverse, there can be some anxiety. And I'm seeing that here in the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This sense that things are upside down, basically. And I think, we're moving into a time of that through November. Because what's been set in motion from the new moon on the 16th of October through to the full moon on the 31st of October is ushering in huge change. And, for creatures of habit, like Taurians, and I speak as one myself, huge change, even if it's good, change, even if it's going somewhere really, really positive, can feel very, discombobulating. And I think there might be a sense of wishing to go back, and I'm seeing that in the Devil here, wanting to hold on to the old ways, even though they aren't good. Because the Devil is this funny kind of combination of being tied down, being held, being hooked, but somehow liking it, and really having to examine in ourselves, in the Devil card, the whole change involved in the Devil card, because all the cards are symbols of various sorts of change. The change involved in the Devil card is a really, really honest self-examination about where our apparent limitations are actually serving us, and how we act to maintain those limitations, those hooks, those binds, those chains, how we kind of feed them in order to stay where we are because we don't actually want to change for whatever reason. For whatever reason. And the first word that came into my mind as a fellow Taurian was just the effort of change. It's so great sometimes. It's just like, no, let's just leave it how it is, that's fine. So that's what I'm seeing on the table here, a sense of things being on their head, an awareness that the father figure here has either lost their mind or lost their authority or lost their throne. They're just or gone, either gone bad or gone. And I kind of wish for it to go back, like change back, change back. But of course, it can't. It can't. It never can. Okay, I'm going to shuffle a little bit more and get some more for us, Taurus. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, is change, and it's just the kind of inexorable grinding on of change and evolution, and karma coming up to visit us again and again and again on this spiral where we had to face the same things again and again and again until we've cleared them. And that's in the Devil card here as well. Okay. Right, how lovely. We've got justice in the upright for us, Taurus. Wonderful. So this is a good unfolding of change happening here. And it's pretty fundamental. There's nothing to fear from it. It's simply the unknown and the unexpected. And there's always this wish to sort of run back in where it's safe. But it's good change that is coming here, and it's right. But you know, there might be some elements of it where there's some, you know, the scales of justice kind of, you know, if you put more in this, then you're going to have less in that. Put more in that, you're going to have less in this. It's very difficult for the angel of justice to create perfect balance. And if we look here in this representation, both those dishes are empty. They're empty. And in this representation, rightly so. But being empty, Taurus, it strikes me, for the first time, being empty of right and wrong, good and bad, this and that, my story, your story, his version, her version, I got this, so you can't have that. All of these push-pulls of the sense of justice, the sense of fairness. The empty dishes is the only way to be absolutely sure of perfect balance. That's the only way, and that's what she's achieving here. The empty dishes. So it's all emptied out. All these senses of, you know, this is right, this is wrong, this should have happened, that shouldn't have happened, he did this, so I'm going to do that, and justice, retribution, redress, revenge, all of this stuff gone. It's gone. It's swept away. It's swept away because this top-down hierarchy figure here, Dad, has gone. I don't mean that literally. Okay, and we get the Hermit in the reverse. So yeah, all right, there's a coming out here. This is wonderful, Taurus, what I'm seeing here. Now that this change has come, this change that is coming in November for the whole world, if it's possible for you to let go of ideas of the rightness of this and the wrongness of that, the fairness of this and the unfairness of that, and keep those dishes empty, then it's possible also for you to emerge from whatever kind of cave you've been in here with the devil, and take your place within the community. You know, the hermit is off to one side in the cave, in the woods, outside the village. You know, there's a rehabilitation here. And I'm not saying that you've been off in a cave by yourself, but the presence of the devil here tells me there's been some private struggle. But this private struggle can kind of take its place now if you are able to empty those dishes. Right, I'm going to take my life in my hands and get one more. Yeah, okay. Tower in the reverse. Sorry, I'm still trying to work out how this works with the camera. reading upside down. And from one side, yeah, Tower in reverse. So, again, Aries got this Tower in reverse, and I've shuffled well. This change that is happening is fundamental. It's huge, and we see that from this Emperor in reverse here. If you can see the fear of it for what it is and not buy in, and as I say, try to stay away from judgments of what is right and wrong, judgments of justice. This is right, that is wrong, etc., etc., etc. You will find the space to liberate yourself from your own hooks, your own chains, and come out of isolation and be kind of rehabilitated or habilitated into the community, Taurus, and into a way that you can take what you've learned from this. Take what you've learned from this, from the emptying of these two dishes, and bring something out into the world, really. I'm seeing again in this Tower in reverse here, the Tower is a terribly lonely place to be. You know, it might feel strong, you're all shored up there, and you know, you can stand at the top of it, you've got all your weapons and jewels and all your worldly goods heaped up at the bottom, and it's all under lock and key, and you're up at the top of it, it's like a Norman watchtower, and you can survey everything. But it's terribly lonely. So, as I say, in a dispassionate appraisal of one's holding on to sameness, holding on to what has been, even in the context of it not really doing us much good, the emptying of the dishes of right and wrong to achieve balance, and we're coming out of isolation into the world with a wonderful, wonderful offering, Taurus. I have no idea what it is. Only you know that. So I will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.